The AICF AAI Chess Cup 2012 at Airport Authority of India Officers Institute at New Delhi in India. The Category 18 Grandmaster Tournament started yesterday on the 21st of December. And now we come to the second round. Anton Korobov from Ukraine, the current Ukrainian champion, is up against Abhijit Gupta in the second round. The chief arbiter, MS Gopakumar, starting all the games now. Grandmaster Parimarjan Negi, the current Asian champion, is pitted against Krishnan Shashikiran. Shashikiran is the highest rated Indian in the fray. The top seeded player of this tournament is Radoslav Wojtaszek from Poland, also famously known as the second of Viswanathan Anand in the last 3 World Championship campaigns. Parimarjan Negi here with white pieces against Shashikiran. It's a Roy Lopez, Breyer by Shashikiran as the game progressed. Negi with white pieces demonstrated a very fine technique. He got an opening advantage, slowly converted it into something special. And as Shashikiran felt the heat, he couldn't really withstand the pressure. He gave up an exchange for obviously very little compensation, and the rest was really child's play for Negi, who really demonstrated an excellent technique once on top. So, nice game by Negi eventually. Grandmaster Radoslav Wojtaszek, Radek, he is fondly referred to as, facing Evgeny Alexeyev of Russia. In the first round, all the 3 games had ended in draws. In the second, we had 2 decisive games. Negi won against Shashikiran, and Wojtaszek scored a comprehensive victory over Evgeny Alexeyev. This one was a Nimzo Indian defense game by Alexeyev, and Wojtaszek went for the Capablanca variation. He's quite happy to get a very complicated opening, as he later told us after the game. Not very deep preparation, as he himself confided, but it was a bit passive play by Alexeyev that led to a complete demolition of the king side. In fact, at some point, Wojtaszek had cleaned up the king side, and we saw Alexeyev's king running for cover, which wasn't really forthcoming, and finally a very nice and clean game coming from the top seeded player in the tournament. Abhijit Gupta, playing with black pieces, went for the Grunfeld defense against Anton Korobov. It was pretty early in the opening that Gupta apparently forgot his preparation and played something new over the board, which completely baffled Korobov, and he went for some simplifications, which led to a drawn but obviously a slightly better endgame with an extra pawn. Korobov had to really play with only 2 results inside. Either he could win it or he could draw it. He played on for a long time, and it was a tough defense for Gupta, but eventually the Indian managed to hold his fort together, finally leading to a draw. The tournament has now finished the second round, so we have 8 more rounds lined up. At this stage, Negi and Wojtaszek share the lead on 1.5 points, and they are followed by Korobov and Gupta, both having 1 point each.
Parimarjan, congratulations winning this match against Shashikiran. How tough was the match?
It was of course a tense match, but he went wrong in the opening somewhere. He confused the move orders, I guess. So he had a slightly worse position, and then it kept getting harder for him to play. And then with the approaching time pressure, he just gave an exchange, after which it was just a technical stage and a matter of keeping my nerves.
Besides the opening mistakes he committed, was there any blunder he committed?
There were a few inaccuracies, and I think when he gave the exchange, he could still fight on trying to keep the material balance. I don't know the exact assessment. It's either slightly better for me or clearly better for me. But the game would have been more tense. After he gave the exchange, it was just a technical stage and there was no real difficulty.
Radek, a very nice win. Congratulations, first of all. And could you tell us something about it? How did it go?
Thanks. Actually, it was quite a complex game. I thought, instead of a6, he should go knight h5, and after that, I've seen something like bishop h2, f5. It's just an unclear idea. Actually, he did some passive ideas like bishop d7. Well, it was just too slow, I thought, and after that, I was just better. At some point I thought I should win faster, but I couldn't see a clear shot. So I just it took some extra time, but after all it was quite a simple game.
Yeah, things were in control right from the very early stage. Once he did not play what you were saying, a6 and knight h5. I mean, when he played a6 instead of knight h5, trying for the thematic b5 breakthrough. So things after that, once you took g5 and gh6, it looks almost pretty much winning for white already.
Yeah, sure. Comp was saying that I should go something like king b1 instead of queen e2, but okay, it's hard to find such moves, of course. It was I just did it slowly.
Can we ask you till what time, till what point in the game were you still in your preparation?
Okay, it was till h4. I just thought it was it's just a complex position, which I sort of liked, and I just thought it was it's just a good position to have today.
Okay, 1.5 out of 2 white games. You satisfied with the way things are going so far?
I guess so. I was you actually can say that I was almost winning against Negi. So it's a good start, of course.
Well, Anton, a very long and tiring game for you.
Yes, the game was very long and very tiring. Anyway, my main mistake was that I was completely sure that I was ready in the opening, but facing the first move, unfamiliar for me, knight b c4, I started playing crazy chess and preferred some crazy line, knight ce4. It's a position where I had a human-like decision taken on c4 and castling, probably with small but good advantage, comfortable.
Yeah, in fact, Gupta told us that NBC4 was an over-the-board inspiration. He couldn't remember anything.
That's right, because he was thinking for about 20 or 25 minutes after knight g5. That position wasn't familiar for him, and he played his own game. But anyway, he played good and logically. He blundered a little bit and allowed me to play some endless chess. I could have played, I don't know, maybe 2 more hours or even till the morning. But anyway, the result is logical.
You were moving around with your king. You took it to b7, brought it back. Were you really trying to instigate some troubles, some kind of trying to create some problems for the opponent?
Oh, the chess is a game. It's a crazy game, and I wanted to play. Maybe my task was to cover all the squares possible with the king, but I don't know. Probably I didn't manage to cover all of them. Maybe 35 or 37 of 64, nothing very much. a good achievement.
Yeah, overall, a good defense by Gupta, would you say?
I think that was good. Maybe he could have played more accurate. In some moment, he could have exchanged the rooks, one pair of rooks, immediately, but he allowed me to play. But anyway, his position was quite solid anyway. It was very difficult to spoil it.